I state my positions and I say what I believe in, and I back candidates who I think believe in what I believe in.
So I guess you should change your name to Vets Against All Republican Candidates.
Vets Against All Republican Candidates. I wonder how that would go.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Vets
true, right?
I've seen the Facebook page Vets for Obama.
What?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh my god.
I don't know who those are. I've run into a couple of them, and they're...
That's got to be a laugh.
It is, but it's very odd. But to me, I got to be honest, Vets for Ron Paul, to me, was shocking, and that's why I made Vets against Ron Paul, because you got to think, these guys are guys in the military. You can't tell me that people who signed up from 2003 to 2011 didn't believe in the mission that they were signing up for. That doesn't make any sense.
No. It's true. When I signed the papers in 2005, I totally believed it because I was brainwashed. I mean, I believed all this crap, but now when I look back, and I say, like, was Iraq worth it? No, it wasn't.
Well, I'd give you this. Now it's not worth it. Now that they've pulled out, it's not worth it. But I went twice, and the difference that I saw in 2005 and 2008 are huge. I didn't fire a round in 2008. All I did was run around and blow up explosives that were left over. Nothing happened in 2008.
That's exactly what we did, too, in 2008.
Yeah. I mean, there was nothing, and then you had SOFA came up in the middle of the tour, which means you really couldn't do anything because you had to get permission from the locals to go out. Nobody's doing that. So you do your little patrol around, and if there's an IED somewhere in the middle of the town that somebody's discovered, then you go out. Or you do Syrian border patrol, you go to, you do the highway patrol. Or there was some helicopter that went over into Syria to do something, and they were scared the Syrians were going to hop over the border, so you patrol the border. But as far as...
Were you out of Korean Village?
Yes.
We were, too.
No shit.
Yeah.
I love Korean Village.
They threw us in Akashat. Did you ever hear that place?
Yeah, I've visited Akashat, of course.
Yeah, that's where our cop was.
Wait a minute, I forget which one Akashat is. Is Akashat the one on the border, or is Akashat the one that's like where the line companies were in the middle of nowhere? Like you have to pass by that really bad smelling as you pull up.
That's it.
Yeah. It just stinks, and you make that left, and it just for some reason that little area there's a busted sewer.
I was an LAV driver, and each time we passed through it, I would have to hold my breath for like a minute in the driver's hole.
That place fucking awful.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, Akashat, I feel bad for you guys because fucking Korean Village was just like when I went the first time. You ever been in Camp Baria?
Yeah.
I think all these places they left them all, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, Camp Baria was great because, Weapons Company took over Camp Baria, which meant that we're not in a fob. I mean, we moved from there to fobs we stay there for 3 days depending on the patrolling cycle. But it meant that...
You can do whatever you want there.
Right. It meant that if you had time, you can go get your internet. And, they built us a chow hall. Nobody's fucking with you. There's no, army guys going, why aren't you saluting me? And you have to go, sir, we don't salute in the field because then a sniper's going to see you and shoot you. If I hate you, I'll salute you. If you see me saluting you, that means I want you dead, dumb fuck.
What a bunch of retards.
Fucking guys demanding that I salute them. I'm like, yeah, seriously, I come back.
Did that happen to you, seriously? It
didn't happen to me. It happened to a buddy of mine. He said he was going to the chow hall in...
I would have been pissed.
Yeah, in where is it, TQ? Where they have, in one of the air bases. They got TQ and the other one. There's like two of them.
We went to Al-Assad. Oh,
yeah, Al-Assad. There's another one. Man, I couldn't believe it because they left half the patrol in Al-Assad, and I come back there and they go, hey, do you want to buy a suit? I'm like, suit? They go, yeah, there's a tailor down here. You could buy a suit. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like Virginia down here.
I guess a bunch of people bought suits over there because I guess it was real cheap. And
bro, I bought a suit. I bought a handmade silk white suit for $700, which is a steal. If you get that in the United States, God knows how much that's going to cost you from an Italian tailor. I bought a vest. I bought a suit. But that was my last days there. I was leaving. I had guys there
job, man. Yeah,
I had guys there who lived there the entire tour. I was just there to get out of there. You remember how many chow holes there were there? There's 5 chow holes, a Subway, a movie theater, and a pool table at the frickin' whatever the fuck that was. Holy shit.
Yeah, they had a lot of crazy shit.
They did have a lot of crazy. And then they had all those contractors who...
We thought all the army chicks were whoring themselves out for money.
Well, the guys who stayed back, they actually got patrol duty to patrol the areas. They check the locals for narcotics. They check the locals, for any kind of intel for insurgent activity they get when they leave the base or go back home, stuff like that. And I think one of them busted up an actual prostitution ring. I don't remember if it was a contractor or an army girl, but I think they actually did bust that. I mean, you got to think that's good business. I mean, if you're gonna do it, that's gonna be the place to do it. There's no tail anywhere there.
Oh yeah, is true.
Yeah. Fucking yeah, Barria was great. Korean Village. Which part of Korean Village were you in?
We were out of Akajat the whole time.
Oh, you're right. Actually, that place, I was going to say, actually, that sucked. Because I went down there, and it's not like the Korean Village or Camp Barria. The great thing about, I was saying, the great thing about Camp Barria is that you're still, in action. Meaning you're going to move around out of either Camp Barria or Korean Village. You're going to go somewhere, you're either going to go to Fob Black or the train station in Fallujah or wherever the fuck you're going. But if you're in Akashat, I mean, that place looked awful. I mean, what did you guys do? You guys ate rats every day, or was it an actual chow hall they were hiding from us?
We had this tiny little chow hall that we made, and so we would just eat A-rats from the chow hall. The chef was lazy, so he made like ravioli for breakfast. Every day.
It basically tastes like a big MRE.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that
so
sucks.
We got to eat MREs all the time with fucking near beers and shit, dude. It sucked.
Oh, what'd you guys do out of there? You guys basically patrolled out of Akashat to different places?
Yeah, we patrolled the border a lot, which is why I thought you might be in that same area, because you said we did the border between Syria and also
we did. We did that run.
Jordan,
We didn't do Jordan.
We drove into Jordan a couple times. But
we had a couple of instances with Syria where it got a little confusing and hairy.
Yeah, they had a BMP, I guess, that was it was like going parallel to us.
Yeah.
And so we both had guns facing each other, and we're like, what the fuck is going on here? But that was kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, this wasn't my map platoon, but there was another map platoon that was out there, and you put it down. You put it down. Who are you? Who are you?
Yeah, we did you ever hear of a town called Midhem?
I may have. It's escaping me at the moment.
It was this town where we thought that they were harbored a bunch of insurgents from Syria, I guess. And there was this one time we patrolled that area, and then we went to bivouac outside of it at nighttime, and we saw a bunch of truck lights going toward it, and we thought it was like the police or insurgents, and we thought like these two factions were just gonna light each other up. And we were just going to, like, sit by and watch them. But it turned out nothing happened. I mean, we were all bracing for the worst. But I guess it was just some, like...
What year were you in Akashat?
We were in 08.
So you were there I think you were there the same year I was there. I thought there was a line company out there.
Well, were you... what months were you there?
I don't even remember. I remember in the beginning it was cold, and then it got better.
Yeah. We were there between.
I think we took over for you. I remember in LA.
March and October we were there.
Wow, Korean Village. It's a shame because you see, do you know who Bing West is?
Bing West, yeah.
Yeah, so Bing West actually got to go back to Vietnam and all those areas that he patrolled and visit with the locals and actually meet some of the people who he'd saved. And I don't know if that's ever going to happen with Iraq, but, maybe in 50, 60, 70, 80 years, God knows, we can all go back there and see how it turned out. Yeah, I don't remember any... I think the only people who are going to remember us there are the Terps. I don't think there's anybody in the city who would remember us.
Those asshole Terps.
Yeah, from 2008. I could have sworn...
Totally forgot about them.
I could have sworn that either the guy had an insulin problem, a diabetes problem, or he was shooting heroin right in the fucking door. And that was a problem because he was just shoving a needle into his arm. I'm like, yeah, somebody's got to take care of that because honestly, if he's getting heroin, he's not getting it from coalition forces. He's going out to Batty Town to get that, and who knows what they're making him tell in order to get those drugs.
That's nuts.
That is nuts. Do you remember the Haji shop in Korean Village?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, cheap smokes. Oh, that was great. The only problem...
Where else are you going to buy your hentai? Come on.
yeah, that's right. The guy didn't sell any porn except for something that he thought was a cartoon. And he probably didn't realize that the thing was just Japanese anime porn with, old men banging these, 14-year-olds.
I got shit for buying that all the time. Those fuckers who, try and give me shit.
Yeah.
It was them who fucking crowded around my laptop.
Yeah.
These 20 fuckers looking at this fucking fucked up cartoon.
That's a very weird thing about the Marine Corps is that guys sitting around in a room watching pornography. It's one of the strangest things you've ever seen. It happens all the time. The other weird thing that happens in the Marine Corps is that you walk into a room and there's 15. It's like jail. There's like 15 different kinds of music playing, and it's so annoying. There's like country in one section, hip hop in the other section. Nobody's cleaning weapons. It's like, I don't even mind music that I don't like, but I just want to hear one of them. I don't want to hear 15 different songs that my brain has to now decide what it wants to listen to. I don't want to go through the function of, let me change the dial in my head as to what's going to be louder.
It's funny.
Yeah. All right, sir. I'm going to let you go.
All right. It's good talking to you, bro.
It's good talking to you. I'm going to have to, obviously edit out certain parts of this.
All right. No problem, man. Cool.
Semper Fi, brother.
I hope it was worth something for you,
It definitely was worth it. See, the real point is that the more this happens, the more I'm going to be able to get people to talk to me and actually have a conversation. Because right now, they want to go back and forth with these text wars, and nothing really gets discussed. It's not the way real people talk. I mean, it's good for pointing out articles, and if I were talking to you, I've mentioned a couple of books and whatnot. I can just send it to you in a link, as I'm talking. But the way real people converse is via real communication, and I'm always for either face to face or audio to audio conversation. I just think it's more helpful, and the more I upload them, the more people are probably going to be willing to do it, and probably in the future it's not going to be this cordial because this you're a fellow Marine and you're not a lughead. But maybe in the future I'll just be screaming at the top of my lungs.
That's what happens, man.
It is. Hey, let's do it again sometime, and thank you. You've been very kind and very patient, and I appreciate it.
All right, cool, bro. See ya.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
Kill.